Welcome to another exciting week in mortgage and finance news. This week, we're going to talk about an amazing loan program that most people don't know about, and that is reverse mortgages. I am lucky enough to be joined by a reverse mortgage expert and partner with Street Home Lending, Michael Pankow. Super excited to have you. First off, Mike, what the heck is a reverse mortgage?
Nick, that's a great question. Reverse mortgages, it's just the way it sounds. It works in reverse. And what that means at a really high level is that once a senior gets a reverse mortgage, they don't ever make a mortgage payment for the rest of their life. Now, sometimes a senior will get a reverse mortgage when they already own their home free and clear, and we can talk about that later. But if a senior has a mortgage currently and they're making a mortgage payment, once they get a reverse mortgage, they never make a mortgage payment for the rest of their life.
Who is eligible for a reverse mortgage?
Another great question. Yeah, so 62 and above for an FHA reverse mortgage. There are other reverse mortgage products out there that start at 55, but they're not sponsored by or managed by FHA. The other qualifier, and this is really important, and this is an FHA loan, which means, as you know, it's an owner-occupied deal, right? So the senior, 62 and above, has to live in the home full-time. It has to be their full-time owner-occupied residence.
There's a lot of misinformation and negative connotation with reverse mortgages.
Yep.
I think one of the ones I hear most is that there's this perception that if you get a reverse mortgage, you kind of sign away the title to your house and you're giving your house to the bank. Is that accurate?
No, it's not. And again, there's a lot of misinformation about reverse mortgages, which is why I do so much education, right? And so the absolute untruth is that you lose the title to your home. You do not. Just like a forward mortgage, you go right back on title once you sign the loan docs at the escrow company.
I think the other one that I probably hear the most is the hesitation in what this does for a senior in terms of their heirs, right? They want to leave that house to their kids. So how does it impact maybe the next generation when you have a reverse mortgage?
Yeah, legacy is always a big deal with these conversations. And what's the difference about a reverse mortgage versus a forward mortgage is that there's typically more people involved in the conversation because of the legacy issues. So FHA and HUD have done a great job of cleaning this up. And what they've done is they give the kids or the heirs, they give them 4 ways to really manage the property in the event that something happens to mom and dad, they pass or they go into a long-term care community. A lot of times it's memory care in some instances. But here's how they get to do it. I'm going to do this at a really high level. I'm going to do it very quickly. Number 1, they have the option to sell the house. Okay. Number 2, they have the option to refinance on the house if they're on title, and they have to qualify for that. Number 3, they have the option to buy the house. They have to qualify for that as well. And then last but not least, if in fact it doesn't make, sometimes seniors have had reverse mortgages for a long time. 15 or 20 years. And sometimes it just doesn't make sense for the kids to sell the house. There's not enough equity left, right? Because it's been a 20-year deal. So since the kids are not on the reverse mortgage, they can do what's called a deed in lieu of and basically walk away from the property if in fact they're an heir to the property.
Hands clean when they
Hands
do
clean,
yeah.
No impact whatsoever.
Again, I think everybody's situation is a bit different.
Yep.
I think what's really prevalent now is that we know there is more of a desire for seniors to age in place and stay in their home. So we really think that this is going to be a relevant option for a lot of home buyers with home prices continuing to increase, right? And equity at the highest levels ever. We might see more people be interested in this option. So one of the things that we want to do is make it available to you guys that if this resonates with you or somebody in your family or maybe one of your clients, let us know. We can schedule a one-on-one to get more information about your particular situation and if a reverse mortgage is a right scenario for you.